U.S. President Trump's approval collapses nationwide, turning several deep red states negative, per Economist Tracker. Trump's approval implodes nationwide. Deep red states flip negative in stunning shift. Washington, D.C., November 27, 2025. In a political earthquake shaking the foundations of American conservatism, President Donald Trump's approval ratings have plunged to historic lows, with several deep red states now registering net disapproval, according to the latest Economist Presidential Approval Tracker. The tracker shows Trump's net approval at minus 16%, with 40% of Americans approving and 57% disapproving of his performance. This marks the sharpest nationwide decline since his re-election in 2024. We're witnessing a collapse in support that's unprecedented for a sitting president, said political analyst Dr. Marsha Ellison. Even states like Alabama and West Virginia are turning sour. Red wall cracks. Once considered unshakable Republican territory, states like Mississippi, Arkansas, and Idaho now show net negative approval. The shift is attributed to growing dissatisfaction with economic stagnation, controversial executive orders, and the aftermath of the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. A separate CNBC poll reveals that Trump's economic approval rating has hit its lowest point ever, with voters expressing deep concern over inflation, rising interest rates, and trade instability. The optimism of 2024 has evaporated, said CNBC's Steve Leisman. Americans now believe the economy will worsen, more than at any time since 2023. What's driving the downturn? Asterisk inflation and cost of living pressures have hit rural and working-class voters hardest. Asterisk tariff policies have disrupted supply chains and raised consumer prices. Asterisk shutdown fatigue has alienated independents and moderate conservatives. Asterisk polarizing rhetoric continues to fracture the Republican base. 2026 midterms, a political reckoning? With midterm elections approaching,